Welcome back to Crash Bandicoot, A Huge Adventure. We're starting off the final tier.
Final Frontier.
No, just the final tier. That's
My
it.
first contribution to this video has been great.
Yeah, sure. And of course, we start off with an immediate death after just 3 blocks. Well, 5. Because for some reason, incredibly poisoned frogs just decide to live in here. With native nitro boxes, apparently.
Everything wants to kill you.
Well, I mean,
I was going to say it's one of those frogs that are poisonous to the touch, but you can apparently jump on it fine.
I was spinning while doing so. But yeah, here they start introducing stair nitro blocks, which require way more precise jumping ability. I mean, technically this is the 19th level. Oh wait, is this the bonus room? Oh god, I think this is the bonus room. This is...
It's weird
this
because people don't usually put numbers on the levels like that. You don't really look and see level 19 in Mario Brothers.
Well, of course you do.
They separate
see,
the numbers up.
Like 7-2, 7-3.
Yeah, but the numbers are usually low enough, like they split up the levels into, it's not level 19, it's world 3, level 2 or something.
Oh, by the
It
way,
just says
look,
level
did you see
19.
that? If you did a body slam, it would have tricked you into hitting the TNT head on.
Oh, that's just evil.
Yeah, this game is evil. But either way, I still haven't played enough of the other games to say which one is necessarily harder. Because almost all the playthroughs I've seen of the games basically they consist of people who've played the game before and know the secrets to an extent, and have to do this. Let's somehow find my way back. Because here, I don't know if those boxes are going to be metal or not. So I'm trying to break these
metal boxes drop?
No, metal box. The thing is that if they're normal boxes,
you need those boxes to actually get them.
Yeah. But I'm taking a chance and like, okay, maybe these are metal. But I still need to.
So my guess is that they're not metal, because that sounds like something to be much more hilarious.
But at this point, I'm going really far and I don't know what activates what now. So I'll just decide to start over.
I guess we'll never know.
Well, why did I leave that in?
Yeah, this is weird.
I guess we'll never know indeed.
Give me 10 seconds.
I'll take the 10 seconds to speculate as to what you're doing in those 10 seconds. Oh my gosh! I hope he comes back eventually so I can rant about stuff.
I thought ranting was my thing.
Yeah, well, you clearly missed the footage of the boxes, how they hid 2 boxes really high up.
So wait, there's some boxes that you were missing the entire time anyways?
Yes. It's so crazy. This is the kind of thing where, of course, because this isn't a 3D space, they have to get more and more creative with how they hide the boxes in the later levels.
Yeah. I remember I was making a level in Mario Maker, and this is what I went like. It's based on Super Mario Odyssey, which you already know about, but I'm just explaining for the people here.
Right.
And I learned that translating a 3D game to a 2D space is not the easiest thing to do, because you have to translate puzzle solving into a 2D space and an exploration. And it's not easy to hide secrets or make puzzles or stuff like that.
Yeah, but here I'm like, wait, so I guess I am supposed to hit that and then also go over there? At this point, I'm like, maybe the one all the way at the back totally activates everything, and then the one at the front activates those two that I saw hanging. Turns out those were metal blocks.
Oh, lame. I mean, good.
Right. But then I have to do this. Yes! And then I'm like,
That
wait,
looks
two
ridiculous.
boxes! Yeah, because now it
That's
says that I
dumb.
missed 2 boxes.
So do you just not bother?
I mean, I'm going to have to eventually bother. Maybe I'll show it to the, okay, you'll get this, I'll come back, this is a, I'll come back later stage. Wait, is this it? Maybe, okay, I think I have an idea of what happened. I think that later in the stage, there's a whole bunch of boxes that I can't get yet, thus making me trying to get those other boxes obsolete.
This game is dumb.
I mean, to an extent, Crash does that all the time, but may because this is just in front of my eyes right now, but I think this is the one of the stupidest versions of that kind of design. I don't remember if it's this level, but that would explain. I don't see any discernible reason as to why I would see those two things and leave this in. Or else then technically, because we're like halfway through the part and we still only on the first level that I've chosen out of this tier. But that box tally is getting really high. I might be wrong. Wait, no, I'm right. I forgot. The 2 boxes that I missed are actually nitro boxes. And I just hit the nitro detonator.
So the nitro box detonator even detonates boxes within the special zones?
Yeah, completely forgot about that. So yeah, things actually worked out just fine. I'm sure I edit out a lot of deaths in that bonus thing, but the good thing about the bonus stuff is that if you die, you don't lose lives.
That's good.
But now
one
we
more
have
of
this
these.
again. Yep. And this one, again, they start getting deceptively hard.
We have to shoot down flying battery.
Well, no. What we have to do is steal all the rings from Schmuck and then have him run into every obstacle.
Yeah, actually, it looks like you're going through a lot of rings right now.
Well, they're more
Well,
brackets.
you were.
but Sure. Either way, I don't think there's a nitro detonate. I'm not sure, but I might be wrong. By the way, the planes just go absolutely insane now.
Yeah, the people in those planes are dead.
I'm
So
pretty
those
sure
planes aren't being flown, those planes are being blown around by a hurricane.
I'm almost
Or
sure that those guys are all robots.
okay, so I mean it makes sense. If you're you're an animal. If you're a human being in a video game, you're gonna kill animals, and if you're an animal in a video game, you're gonna kill robots.
Yeah. Except that one time where he, well, I guess that was a phantom. And he didn't actually kill that guy. Yeah, let's just go with the whole he's killing robots. Dude, not to be that guy, but I can barely hear you now. Don't tell me you glitched out in halfway. Or else I'll have to go through the rest of this alone, and you know how that goes over. Yeah, so in the case, okay, they're just alright. I'm dead now. Well, things aren't going so well for me. First my friend
Hey,
abandons me, and now he's back.
that background looks amazing. That
I
sky.
mean, okay, even though I can clearly see that it's made out of very distinct color layers.
Yeah, I
I'm
love
more
it.
I'm more concerned about the clouds. Look at how the clouds are animated.
Okay, I was about to say who cares, but I realized it's a GBA, and that those are really great clothes for GBA.
Also, check if you're still recording.
Of course I am.
No, don't you ever
Oh
say, of
no.
course I am.
No, but for real, I am.
Okay, because I was about to panic, but I was like, no, wait. The stupid thing would be to take whatever the hell this guy says at face value, and then stop my recording and say, oh man, now we're gonna have to start over. And then we actually do have to start over because you tricked me into stopping my recording.
Oh wait, would you have actually stopped when I said, "Oh no"?
You see, if I
Ah,
weren't if I weren't your best friend for years, I'd been privy to your little I'm going to lie very convincingly for no discernible reason antics, then I would have. Say
good.
I probably would have done it like if the 2 months earlier, I probably would have done it.
I mean, good.
Yeah, good for me considering I'm the one doing all the editing work.
Okay, one of these days I'll edit something for you.
Is it going to be that Smash Bros video that you never posted?
Exactly. Yeah. Now we're getting to things. What are those?
They're
Okay.
fireworks. There's a huge festival going on,
It's the 4th of July, and no, this is the level from Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, where you're in Africa and you're on top of a parade and they're constantly throwing fireworks up. This is just further up.
I can live with that. I mean, you'd love it if anything was related to Donkey Kong.
And that's true. And plus, Sonic would get better because now it's been associated with Donkey Kong Country. Because now we know that Flying Battery Zone is above Donkey Kong Island.
Why do we know that?
Because we just destroyed Flying Battery Zone. And we just established that we just destroyed it at a place above Donkey Kong Island.
Oh, this is your little lore mixing thing. Except you did it in with a three-way.
Yes. The only problem is, I know that it's not Donkey Kong Island because Donkey Kong Island is the last world in Tropical Freeze, while the third world in Tropical Freeze is just a random desert, mountain,
Why
something
would Donkey
island.
Kong Island be the last level? They're on Donkey Kong Island.
No, in Tropical Freeze you get thrown off of Donkey Kong Island and you have to make your way back. And then the
To
last
what?
world back
Then
to Donkey Kong Island. So the last
no.
world.
That's not what I'm talking about. I mean, so there should be a whole bunch of different enemies then, if this is a completely different ecosystem. Kind of like in Donkey Kong Country 3, where it actually takes place with them traveling to the northern hemisphere on vacation, basically, which is essentially just Canada.
Right. I mean, I technically I haven't played enough of. I don't remember Tropical Freeze enough to know if the animals are different from the ones in Returns. I just know that the last world of a tropical freeze is based on each individual world. Each level in the last world is based on each individual world in Returns because it's pretty much a streamlined Donkey Kong Island, which is
Yeah,
the
okay.
coolest thing ever. Because Donkey Kong Country is the coolest game ever. And
You still
before you,
haven't done Donkey Kong Country 2.
that's true.
Just, I can't wait for you to do that, and then you come to me. That'll be the new Final Fantasy tactics.
No, it won't be.
Yeah, nothing will ever be the new Final Fantasy tactics.
That's true.
Because even when, like, say, an era of gaming where we're literally just like uploading the stuff into our minds, even though I'm pretty sure there's a whole bunch of conspiracy stuff that could be made out of that. But even in that possible era where I'm like 60, and I'm just like, oh man, the youngsters just got this remake of Sonic Forces where they actually did the story well. We should totally play it, man. I was like, yeah, I'm sorry, man. I'm doing my 24th full playthrough of Final Fantasy Tactics A2 Grimoire of the Rift.
Yeah. That sounds I'll be you'll be uploading yourself into Sonic Forces. Somebody else will be uploading themselves into Call of Duty World War 3, and I will just be
4.
here. Yeah, World
World
War
War 4,
4.
right?
Yeah, World War 4, and I will just be like, I'm uploading myself into. Oh man, I don't. Ivalis. For half a second, I forgot the name of the place the game is set in. I'll be uploading myself into Ivalis.
Nah, I think you'd just still be playing it on a random console.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
you'd be
I'd
all
say like, you
like,
know what, old
yeah, I'm
school, like
not.
the old school, and then I'd twirl my mustache.
I'm not into this uploading my digital consciousness onto the mainframe. Then again, considering the future, I can't blame you.
And then that ends up making me the main character of real life Matrix. Because everyone else is uploaded to the mainframe, and I'm just there playing Final Fantasy Tactics A2 on a console. And then I realize some global conspiracy, and I'm the only one that can stop it.
Why do I want to make a story out of this?